we got a double going. Lano, come on.
I just hooked up too, bud. It is hot and heavy.
Yeah.
One after another.
Yeah, I love this.
Getting one, Dustin's getting one. This is fun.
Hey everybody, welcome to our show this week. You know what? We're up in Sturgeon Bay fishing with our good friend Lonney Goman from Trophy Ice Fish. You know, this time of year is one of my favorites. We're gonna come up and do some white fishing today. Let's see what Lonnie's got going. Hey, there's Lonney. Lonnie, what's shaking, buddy?
Well, good morning.
Hey, you are always a typical ice guide, always working. You know, tell everybody at home what we're going to be doing today.
So yeah, thanks for so today we're going to be going out for whitefish. We got the heated houses out now to the promised land. I like to.
No, what do you call? Why do you call it the promised land?
Because it's a big reef and it's got the big breaks and the whitefish like that, 60 to 100 feet of water.
Deep water, finally,
We're
huh?
gonna get to the deep water finally. You know, it's what are we pushing into the third week of January and we're finally getting out.
Yep,
Late
it's just
start
one of
this
them
year.
years.
So yeah, so we started on the shorelines, but now we're able to get out to the deep water. So we're going to use our basic whitefish rig, some jig and wraps, stuff of that nature, and we're going to get out and hopefully get on some whitefish today.
You think maybe we could have a chance at maybe cooking some up like we typically do?
Absolutely. We'll try to do a shore lunch with you, and there's some guests here that wanted to fish with you.
Well, that's awesome, Lonnie. Hey, I'll tell you what, it's always good to see you. Stay tuned. Let's see what happens next on our show here up in Sturgeon Bay.
Don't eat these now.
I don't eat waxworms.
We need 15 of the quick
Who would eat
ones.
waxworms? Why would you even say that?
We need.
Hey, Lano, you're already hooked up. I didn't get my rig even tied yet.
I know Dustin's trying to get you tied up here, and everyone's trying to scramble to get in real quick, but that didn't take real long, I guess.
That's awesome.
So let's see what we got here. This is the Sturgeon Bay, Door County, Wisconsin whitefish. Oh, it's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
perfect eater. It's a little small, but you know, it's a good eater, as Dustin would say. You know, Larry Dustin, he's a commercial fisherman up there in Garden, Michigan. You know, so
Yes, he is. I know
he's
his
going to be
guy.
cleaning these up, and we're going to be cooking a good shore lunch today. So,
Ooh, that sounds good.
so that's number one in the box. Let's see how long it takes to get our limit today.
Let's keep her rolling. One down.
Definitely a keeper.
Better fish?
I don't catch many fish, but the ones I
Yeah, right.
they're quality.
I know better on that part.
It's a decent fish. It's a keeper,
There you go.
but it's okay.
Yeah.
Right on that borderline, but we'll probably let this one go. Hey, what do you think, Lon?
It's up to you. It's almost lunchtime. We better start getting some lunch.
we
Yeah.
need lunch.
I like that idea. Hey, we got a double going. Lano, come on.
I just hooked up too, bud.
Dustin, come on.
Come on,
Let's
Dustin.
get a triple.
It is hot and heavy. It's
Yeah.
one after another.
I love
You're
this.
getting one. Dustin's getting one. This is fun.
Come on. Let's see whose is bigger.
There he is.
Oh, you might have me on that. Let's see. Yeah, yours is a
I
little,
got you. I
yours
got
is
the
a
big
little-
one.
Yeah, yours is a little fatter. Gotta like that.
Larry, you know what? There's nothing like sitting in the shack with a couple buddies, talking and BSing and catching fish.
This is what it's all about, building memories.
Families, building memories, just having a good old time.
I can't believe how warm it is in the shack, and it's brutally cold outside.
Really cold out
And the
there.
heater's off.
And the heater's
We
on.
just shut the heat. Well, we had them spray foam, so they hold a lot of heat.
And the floors too, huh?
Yeah.
Your floors ever ice up in these shacks?
Not too often that we got them spray foamed. So, you know, let's keep a couple for lunch and have a shore lunch here.
That sounds good. Hey, when it comes to lunch, I'm on that.
You can't beat fresh fish on ice, huh?
Oh, I love it. Come on.
Oh, here's a good one.
You want it? Check that one out. Oh, that is a good one.
That's a nice fish. Oh, you're caught on hook.
Hooked up.
Larry, give us a fighting chance.
Hey, what do you mean? Last couple years out here, you've kicked my butt. Now I got me a new Mag's custom rod. I'm on it.
Must be the secret.
It's got to be. I'll tell you what. It was that way last week.
The poles do feel amazing,
Right.
don't they?
They do. I love the feel of that.
Here,
I've never been a guy for custom rods until I started using these. Now I'm not fishing any other way. Thank you.
it's just on them negative, them negative days where the fish aren't biting, the high pressure days, they
Right, make a difference.
Or even a soft mouth whitefish,
Right.
that day.
In deep water like this?
Deep water, that's just a great feeling rod.
I'll tell you what, there is a cool sight seeing the U.S. Coast Guard cutter coming out of the shipping channel here up in Sturgeon Bay. Boy, I'd like to be driving that vessel. That is cool stuff there.
Larry, did you see that screen?
Yep, I love
Looks like a bunch of red bumblebees down there,
Right.
like a hornet.
I get excited when I see it like that.
Boy, I love those FLX 20s. And you got, what do you run, 20s? Or
I've got 28s and 20s and 12s and 8s and 18s.
I just love them.
I like them all.
You guys use the bottom zoom down on Bagel?
We don't do a lot of bottom zoom because we're fishing a lot of 12 to 14 feet of water.
Another small guy, we'll throw him back, or and we'll catch a couple for short lunch.
eggs are out of bend, and
I like that.
sometimes these whitefish, they get active and they got some good head shakes going when they're
Especially coming from that deep water.
yeah.
That's what's fun about this deep water and pulling those fish up.
Yeah, it's not like
You
down
got a
in
2
the
3
lower
pounder,
bay.
she'll pound some line out on you.
That's what I like about the Sturgeon Bay area, Lonnie, versus the lower bay, is that you have some depth to fight these fish.
Yeah.
Nice fish stuff.
Ooh, that's a real nice fish.
Chunky monkey there.
Quality fishery in the middle.
Oh, that's what you're going for? Quality instead of quantity. You're that kind of guy.
Yeah, quality.
For me, I think the key is, having a decent rod, super braid on here, got my Woodstock line on, and just being able to feel that bottom, especially out here in this deep water, you get a lot of current too. Oh, this is a better fish, right? Oh,
Get him, Larry.
oh, you're not going anywhere. That's the nicest one I caught.
That's a nice
That's a decent fish right there for sure. Look how clean these fish are too out here. The great part too, Lonnie, is we've finally got winter here. All we see is cold weather coming. I'm hoping that, because we actually got shortchanged a little bit on the front side. I'm hoping that this goes into March.
I learned from commercial fishermen. I've been cleaning these fish for probably 10 years now and got lots of cuts on the fingers trying to learn this technique. It's different than most people just grab the head the way I've seen it done most. Most people make the cut by the head, down the belly, and they rip it down. I say I'm no good at it, but I prefer my method a little bit better. Like I said, that's the way I learned on the commercial fishing boats, and it just transfers over to the hard water. Then you ain't got to go back through and cut your rib cage off. It's less handling of the fish. It's quicker for me. You get a better meat percentage fillet. That fillet is ready for the showroom right there.
Hey, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet. You know, Dustin, you've cleaned lots of whitefish, being a commercial fisherman.
Lots of them.
You know what? Show us a good tip on cleaning fish.
Okay, well, to pin bone the fish, we got the fillet off, we got the ribs off. I run my knife from the tail to the front of the fish, and it exposes these pin bones. You can probably see these pin bones.
Yep, I can see them from here. Yep.
Then you go right on the back side and you push down on a little angle. You slide through.
Well, you make that look easy. And that's it right there.
That's it. The pin bones are out. A lot of people confuse them for a northern, which they don't have a Y bone. It's just a straight pin bone.
Okay.
And then to make the fish...
It's actually easier cleaning.
It's easier than a northern. And to make this fish taste less fishy, sometimes you get this white, it's kind of like a fatty...
Oh, I can see that right in here. I don't want to get my fingers too close.
Right.
I want to keep them all.
So I like to take that off, and that kind of makes the fish taste a little bit less fishy. I know some people don't like fish because of the fishy taste, but this makes it taste more of your white meat.
That's a great tip. Hey, again, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats. Thanks, Dustin. Here's some jerky for you, too.
Thank you.
That's my favorite part about coming out here fishing, Lon, is the food. You know that. And I don't see any gobies mixed in there this time.
We didn't catch any goby. We just got out here. We crushed a bunch of whitefish, and I want to cook you lunch. You want to try a piece of hot fish?
I definitely want to try some.
There's some tartar over there.
Oh, I don't need any tartar sauce. That one fish is good. Oh, that was hot. You know, Lonnie, the great part about your guide service, again, is that besides all the great shacks and the great fishing, is that you do provide, if people want it, a meal out here. And fresh fish. You'll even cook their fish if it's part of their limit.
So basically, we do offer throw-on. Excuse me, man. It's hot. It's $15 a head, and that goes towards your limit. So if you get 10 whitefish, or 9, whatever, we could take one. You're only allowed to go home with 9. So you usually cook a fish a person. Give them a handful of fries, tartar sauce, ketchup, and make them in a nice to-go container, and you get a nice short lunch out here. And it's awesome.
Hey, Lonnie, can you go over that one more time?
Yeah.
I'll try to gain some ground on you. See how many I could eat before you could. So how many you figure you guys caught already today?
I don't know, 40 or 50 maybe.
Oh, that's it, huh? 40 or 50? Whoa. Nice ones, too. Real nice
Yeah,
ones.
we've been getting some nice ones.
Them are some nice fish.
The only problem is
Want to hold that one up, that camera?
I can.
Yep, thank you.
We've gotten some quite a bit bigger than this one, but I suppose now that camera's on me, I'm probably gonna catch a hook in the finger.
That's all that goes, too. All right, Patty! Woo! Hey, so I hear, Patty, this is a birthday present for Brian, huh?
Yes,
He's going to
it
be
is.
like 29 finally, huh?
29.
Holy man.
9.
So how long have you guys been married now?
Oh gosh.
Come on, trick question.
13 years.
13 years, not too bad. So how do you put up with him for 13 years of marriage?
She lets me go hunting a lot,
Yep.
so I'm away. So
Okay.
absence makes the heart grow
He's
stronger.
a sweetheart.
That's the way it goes, yeah. I think he says that about you, too, right? So how many fish have you caught today? I mean, you guys have been catching and releasing for quite a while.
40.
Ooh, that's a good one, Patty.
Oh,
Woo, 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 woo. Will we get him? Nice save, Brian. Nice job.
The size of it.
Wow, that is a nice whitefish. Wow, Patty, nice job. Gotta love that.
yeah.
Biggest fish, too.
Nice.
Fun to catch.
They are. Hey, I'll tell you what, using that camera is absolutely awesome. I was watching that fish grab that thing and I missed him about 3 or 4 times. You can understand, you know, how they come and they kind of just like nip at it. And using that camera like that really makes a big difference and makes a lot of fun. Boy, so come on, little guy. Nice fish right there. What are you saying? What are you saying? Oh. You know what I have? You see that?
The Brian Zoop.
I got the Zoopke hold, right? Right? There you go. Hooked up. You gotta love that. I love that camera. That is so cool. The cool part is too, you can record on it, you can watch that stuff later, and you guys will see it on the show. Love my new mag rods. Another whitefish. Look at that. Got him on the top hook right there. All right. They're pretty fish. And when, boy, I'll tell you, eating them fresh, that is definitely the way to go. Loving this. Look at that mag rod. Holy man. Oh, my hook got caught. There we go. Oh, that is a nice one. Look at that. You know, it's cool to see that fish come in again on the camera and slurp that little hook in with that waxworm on there. Come on, guy, I'll let you go. There we go. Like that. Zoopke! Zoopke! All right, oh, that's when he's flopping. What a great way, again, you know, it's kind of nice to mix things up. You know, we fish Winnebago all the time in that shallow water. To be able to come out here to Sturgeon Bay and fish this 60 to 100 feet of water for these whitefish, it's a lot of fun, you know? And finally, we've got great ice out here, and it looks like it's going to be hopefully a little bit longer winter. We got cut a little bit in the start, but hopefully we'll gain it on the end. Again, get off your couch, get outside, and enjoy the outdoors. What an absolutely ball that we had. You know, we absolutely crushed it out here.
Yeah, you got up there and it was one after another, doubles, triples. We got a limit pretty quick.
You know, it's one of my favorite things to do. We come out and fish with you once a year out here for the whitefish. And you know, a great part again is I love to eat the food. You know what? This year's a little bit different. I didn't get a chance to eat the gobies. My stomach thanks you for that for sure. Yeah. So at least I won't have to be spending any time in the facilities for the next 3 days. But you know, hey Lonnie, if people want to get a hold of you and to come out and enjoy some absolutely fantastic white fishing and some trophy walleye fishing up here on the Bay of Green Bay, tell them how they can do it.
Get a hold of my beautiful fiance, Barbara Marks, and she will hook you up 920-255-2617 or check us out at www.trophyicefish.com. We can get you out during the weekdays, possibly a weekend if one would open. And we'll be out February and most half of March, 3/4 of March hopefully. So give us a holler and we'll get you out.
Hey, I'll tell you what, thanks again for everybody for joining us this week here on Larry Smith Outdoors. We appreciate you watching our show like always. We thank all of our military people for protecting this country and keeping us safe. And remember, like I always say, what a great day it is to be alive. Hooked up. Hooked up. Oh, unhooked. Unhooked.
Larry, slow it down.
Unhooked. Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news. Homemade apple pie.
Oh, that is so good. Oh, they did good on that.
Oh my Jessica.
One time I had a little apple pie situation, a whole bottle of apple pie, and they were playing cards, and I don't play cards, so I was standing there and I was drinking it. I got about half the bottle done.
Oh, that was the elk urine. Sorry, Larry.
Oh, that's okay. I like elk urine too. Little apple pie. Want a swig of apple pie? Anybody apple pie? Hey, I'll tell you what, we've got about 70,000 miles on these tires, and we stopped back in over at Badgerland. We've got a big trip, a lot of bad weather. Want to make sure we get a brand new set of tires to be safe. Hey, I'll tell you what, Chris, thanks for putting on our new tires and thanks for supporting our show big time. You know, tell everybody why it's so important to have good tires, especially when you're in these kind of conditions.
Well, one, for control on the highway. You don't want to lose control, get stuck, slide in a ditch, get in an accident, etc. Two, it's just a safe driving practice. You want to have good tires.
Makes sense to me. And tell them why they should come to Badgerland Tires to buy their tires.
Well, obviously, good quality service and very good prices.
And if people can't afford new tires, tell them about you do have a lot of used tires.
Yep, as you can see, we do have a large indoor selection of tires, and we can help you out with whatever you need.
Hey, thanks again, Chris.
Yep,
You know
thanks.
what?